Hi guys, James here from Knife Depot. Today we're just going to do a quick unboxing and overview of one of the new ZT knives that we've just had come in. And this is quite a large one, a big work knife. This is the ZT0308BLKTS. If that's a bit of a mouthful to remember, but that's the model number of it. And we're going to get straight into the unboxing of this knife and just go through some of the key features. So as mentioned guys, this is the box that the new ZT0308BLKTS comes in. I'm going to have to start coming up with some new names for these knives. The numbers are quite long to remember, but this is what you get. Now ZT aren't famous probably for their packaging. It's all about the knife with ZT. In the packaging you get a full set of instructions, care manual, ins and outs of how to use your knife, all that sort of stuff. So that's a really good comprehensive instruction manual, and this is the knife itself. If you've never had a ZT knife, anybody that gets ZT knives are generally put back a little bit on the quality. These are a high spec knife from top to finish, and we're just going to go into some of the features with them. This is quite a large ZT knife. Now ZT, like many knife manufacturers, make a big range of knives from small to large. This one is probably one of the larger ones, so you would probably classify this as a working knife. As you can see on the blade, you've got this sort of a tiger effect on here, this stripe. It's called a tiger stripe. Now the blade on the ZT, this is a stainless steel. It's called CPM 20CV, so it's going to have a really high edge retention. So once you get this sharp, it's going to hold an edge really well. So if you're doing anything like whittling or any sort of heavy work, it's not going to go blunt very quickly. The scales are a G10 sort of a material, extremely durable. Now the grip is really nice on this. You can see these little indents they've got on the handle. In your hand, so it is designed as a working knife, and the handle is also sort of well designed as a working knife. So if you're out and about, your hands are getting wet, mucky, dirty, it's not going to slip. It's got a really good grip to it. Now the knife itself, just to go through some of the specs, the overall length of the knife is 9.5 centimeters. That's 3.75. That's the blade, so it's a 3.75 inch blade. The thickness of the steel, if you look on here, it is a very thick blade. That's 3.96 millimeters. The handle, the overall length of the handle is 13.2 centimeters, so that's 5 inches, 5.2 inches. So from tail to tip, you're looking at 24.1 centimeters. So that's, as you can see, quite a big working knife. Now the weight of this knife comes in at 195 grams. That's 6.9 ounces, which is actually quite, for a big knife like this, it does feel really light. It's also very well balanced. I'm holding it here in my hand. It's just got a really nice grip to it. You've got some jimping here on the top of the blade, so if you are actually cutting, you've got a really good grip with that thumb. You can get your thumb right into it. A couple of other features with the knife. You've got your pocket clip. It's not a full deep carry pocket clip, so as you can see here, it will sit up maybe 10 mils out of your pocket. It is also reversible, so this pocket clip, if you're right-handed, you can put it on the other side if you like. Depending on where you want to put that pocket clip, you can reverse it. Now the lock, you've got a titanium liner in here. So with this locking mechanism, if you just have a look in here, they've actually, this is another thing with ZT knives, you'll notice the detail is amazing. Right inside here, so your lock doesn't wear out or start to catch, they've actually used a titanium liner in here, which is screwed in here, which is replaceable. So you're going to find from opening and closing or playing with this knife, whatever you're doing, that liner lock is going to last a very long period of time. So yeah, not really much more to say about it. It's not a small, tiny, compact pocket knife. It does fit nicely in the pocket, but it is a working knife. The action on this is absolutely beautiful. I'll just show you that. Opening and closing this for a big knife is really, really quick. So yeah, if you're into really high quality knives, the ZTs are probably a really, really good one to add to your collection. This is one of their larger, as mentioned. It is a working knife. Very nice sort of design on the blade handle. And there's not really much more to say about that. So that is the ZT0308BLKTS. If you've got any questions or queries about this knife or anything we've missed, please put in the comments below and we'll try and get around to answering those. Also, we'll put a link to this knife in just below the video. And once again, if you like our content and you find it informative, please like and subscribe. It really, really helps us out. We'll also have videos coming out every week. So if there is something you want a video done of, if there's a knife that we sell and you want a video done, please email us or put it in the comments and we will try to get around to it. We're always open to ideas from you guys. So that is, as mentioned before, the ZT0308BLKTS.